Wow, the May real estate stats were not what I expected. Truly, I anticipated something a little bit different. What surprised me was that here in Plano, Texas, multiple offers are back in a big way. This is your June 2023 Plano, Texas real estate update. I always like to start by talking about homeowners because I know a lot of you watching this are homeowners or maybe prospective homeowners. And the question on every homeowner's mind is, okay, we're almost midway through the year, it's summer, it's June. What's going on with prices? Well, I'll tell you what, prices are up again. Now, we'll dig into the stats in a moment, but generally speaking, rising prices are great news for homeowners and home sellers. So last year, May was the peak month for home prices, and I think the question is, are we gonna see them taper or cool off? Here's my prediction for summer 2023. I think we're gonna see prices continue to trend up, but in a pretty stable fashion here in Plano. Why do I think that? Well, it's pretty simple. There's a mismatch between supply and demand. At the moment, there's low supply, even still, and high demand to live in Plano. And that's why we're seeing multiple offers. Multiple offers put upward pressure on prices. And it's the same reason why we saw last month 2/3 of the homes sell for the list price or above in Plano. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but if you're thinking about selling in 2023, this is not a year where you can be lazy. Maybe you could have gotten away with that last year, but this year you need to have your home looking great and priced smartly. With interest rates at 6.5 versus 3.5, buyers this year are okay to pass and wait for a house that feels like a better value to them. Now, if you're looking to buy a home in Plano, today's market requires home buyers to be pretty aggressive. Now, generally speaking, the springtime is a pretty high demand, aka high competition time of year, and often the summer is too. It's still very much a seller's market. And that means buyers entering the market right now really need to be prepared for their search. When you look at this chart, you'll see that the median sold to list ratio is 100%. But when you look at the top 1 of 4 homes, they're 104%. And then the top 10% of homes, it's 108% or higher than what the seller is asking. This means that multiple offers are back. If you're a buyer who is waiting for the market to calm down, you might be waiting a while. Multiple offers have existed in DFW for a long time for the top tier homes. Prices are still trending up and interest rates are largely stable in the 6s. If they do go down, many other buyers are gonna jump back into the marketplace, which will cause competition to go up and prices to probably go up even further. And now, the only thing that I think will change our market dynamics in a meaningful way is a big bump in the number of homes for sale. Now let's take a look back at the latest real estate stats for Plano. When we look back at the month of May, there were 192 single-family homes that sold. Now, that's the highest amount of homes that have sold all year, so that's great news. Now, when we look back to May 2022, there were 252 homes that sold. So the number of homes sold was down 25% last month. On the flip side though, prices were up. The median sold price last month was $540,000, which is a 10K bump from the month prior. So last month, the sold to list ratio was 100%, meaning sellers are getting pretty much what they're asking. We've talked about it already. Most sellers are getting what they're asking or more. And we'll look at the speed of how things are moving. The median days on market was 7.5. So half of all homes are selling in a week or less. So now let's talk inventory. And that is the story that's driving everything. At the moment, as we go into the month of June, there are 199 single family homes for sale. Sounds like a lot, but at the current rate of sales, it's just 1 month of supply. And when we break down inventory across all the price points, you'll see that it's still very much a strong seller's market. I think until we start to see 3-4 months of supply, that's when the conversation shifts to a softening market. For a person who's on the fence about selling, now may be a great time to sell. Everything is still stacked very much in your favor. So that's the Plano real estate market in a nutshell. We're still seeing very positive trends for homeowners, and I expect those to continue. If you're looking to buy or sell a home in Plano or the greater North Dallas area, my team and I would love to be your real estate resource of choice. You can connect with us by clicking the pinned comment below. We'll see you all in the next video.